So we're out at Fort Peck and we're chasing walleye. We got the Yakima bait spin and glow bottom walkers. We're running a 3 ounce, got the little spin and glow for the extra attraction there. And we're running all the Hammer Time walleye spinners. I'm gonna start, I've got a purple haze. I've got that color there. That color's been really good to me this year. I'm gonna try that. You know, it's just this is just a really good, fun way to catch fish. You usually catch a lot of walleye doing this, especially in these summer months that we're rolling into. Fort Peck is famous for big walleye, but they have a lot of eater size walleye too. So, you know, we're looking for some fun today, hoping to get into a bunch of fish. We'll see what happens. So we're running the Yakima Deadeye Pro, and these are bottom walker rods specific. They're telescoping, so they fit in all the rod holders. They're really like a medium light action. They've got the right length to run a bottom walkers, and very important, it's got the convector line counter reel with the quick drop feature. With the quick drop on, all you gotta do is push your thumb down, let some line out where it goes, and you don't have to flip this anymore. It just pops right back to it. So you can reel up if you want, or you can just take your finger off of the thumb button, and it'll click back so you don't have to flip it every time. A really handy way to fish. Right on. It's got some bottom walker, Hildebrandt spinner, walleye fishing at Fort Peck. Nice little eater size walleye there. It's cute. He's a cute little guy. There you go. That's what we're after right there. Walleye. The way you run the bottom walker setup is you get into your depth, run about 1 mile an hour. That's about my normal speed, you know, most times of the year. So you're going about 1 mile an hour. What you want to do is just feel that bottom walker back to the bottom, nice and slow, nice and even. Then once you feel it hitting bottom, you want to just pick it up just a hair, and you want to feel that thing ticking all the time. So that wire on the bottom walker is just clipping bottom, nice and gentle at 1 mile an hour, and you know that spinner's working. So as you go up and down, you got to be constantly watching the fish finder. So you can see right there, we dropped off a bunch. So you got to drop it off until you feel it, and then you're fishing again. So it's very important that you're very active. This isn't a type of fishing where you can really leave this in your rod holder and just walk away. You're always in the middle of it, dropping it, picking it up, feeling the bottom. So it's a very fun way to fish for walleye, very active.
Catching plenty. Catching plenty. Yummy. So great to have a bite. I had the wrong color on for a while. Dennis had the purple haze on, so I went and changed it up just a little bit and lassoed one. Look at that. He's lassoed. Pretty sweet. Apparently we're gonna have a fish fry tomorrow. Some walleye tacos. So yeah, I had the big one on. I think it was a 4 or a 5, and I wasn't getting bit, so I went with the same color Dennis has because he was getting bit more than anybody else, but switched her up to the finesse, that little tiny blade, and it hasn't been very long, maybe 10 minutes. Got a bite.
Yeah, that's a nice little walleye. There it is. See you, buddy. Purple haze. Doing it. Doing work. If you've never fished bottom walkers before, a couple pieces of advice would be to get yourself a good braided line and really be able to feel the bottom. I think this is a really tough technique for people because they can't feel the bottom. So good braided line, and just make sure you're in contact all the time. This little piece here needs to be just bouncing right there all day long. Hence the name bottom walker. It is fun how hard these walleye hit these things. Big ones kind of just slurp it, but these things like, bah, 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 bah. These little guys just hammer it. So just because we're running worms, live bait, doesn't mean we don't put ProCure on there. So we got the walleye trophy. We got the ProCure trophy walleye super gel. Just putting a little bit of that on these beads. Just a little dab of that in front of the worm. That'll do. There he is. Just picked one up out in 30 feet. Decided to go a little deeper and see if we can find some bigger fish. And we found one out there deep.
Little walleye?
Yeah, a good one. Nice. 30 feet out in this bait, so we're seeing all this bait out here. See it on the screen, see it on the live, this bait. Move that a little deeper. We're catching fish in shallow, but they were little tiny ones, so a little better one here. On the purple haze. This color has been my favorite this year. Every place I fished. Good, look at that. Perfect eater size right there. Gotta love it when those fish smash that thing when you're holding it. Purple with some spots and a white. See the blade is that brass color on the back. Got some ProCure on it, big night crawler, but yeah, that purple haze color has been really good to us. Lake Powell. You got a fish? And Ryland on. Had a kid. Got him?
Yep. Very good.
Wrapping up a day at Fort Peck with bottom walkers and Hildebrandt spinners. Had a pretty good day, caught a bunch of fish, and now it's time to go fillet them out, have some fish tacos.